Henry, my mother's not here.
Not now, Will, but she was. I can feel it.
I wish you were right, but from the look of this place, nobody's been here in months.
You're wrong.
This is where old party favors come to die. I wanted her to be here too, but she's not.
How do you explain that pin that we found in her room?
I don't know, maybe it was left there by accident.
By whom?
The maid? Or maybe Hallie found it on the floor, or Gwen and I just didn't see it?
No.
I'm just as worried about my mom as you are. But maybe we should take that note at face value. Give her some space.
Barbara hates space. She needs to be the center of attention.
And she is. Mission accomplished.
No, I don't buy it. I don't think she would torture her own sons. Me, maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I deserve that. But she would not take you and Paul for granted. Not after losing your sister.
Well, she's not here. So can we go now? Because
Wait a second. Will, come here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This thing's covered in lipstick. And that looks like Barbara.
This sure doesn't taste like it ever lived in a box, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it, Babs, because I like my hostages sober. I'll tell you something about your ex. He's got some excellent taste in vino, if not in wives. You know, this place is really something. It's like the alcohol capital of the world. No wonder he's buried it.
That's why it's called a cellar, you stupid idiot.
You know, if I were you, I'd stop doing the name calling. I'd start writing the big fat check to me. You know what's good for
We're
you.
supposed to write a check, huh?
Put your hands over your head. Oh, yeah, right, you can't. So sorry about that. Let's see. Damn it. Dead Barbara's gonna do no good. Not yet. All right. You know, but just stop being so dramatic. Enough, Babs. Good thing these walls are thick, you know? Oh, yeah, right, lady. You know what they say? Fool me twice, choke until you can't choke no more.
You know, maybe we should hide this bottle from Iris while she's staying here. What do you think?
She's sober.
According to her.
No, Will and Gwen would never let Iris stay here if she were still drinking.
You want to test her newfound sobriety on a $700 bottle of brandy?
Em, at some point, you're going to have a little faith.
I will. At some point.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, look at it this way. With Iris here, well, she's making my mom look downright normal.
Oh, don't push it. But I haven't forgotten my promise. Listen to me, I promise. When your mother comes back, I'm going to make peace with her. I swear it.
If you pull another stunt like that, you are gonna pay dearly. What, you don't believe me? You don't think I can make you disappear for good? Well, let me warn you something, lady. If you get anyone like your son or that witch of a wife of his or anyone else down here to help you, I'm gonna take drastic measures to shut you up, and you are not gonna like it one little bit.
I heard Chris Hughes applied to be chief when his dad retires, but Dr. Oliver is getting the job instead. And Dr. Bob is okay with that.
If that happens, I'll quit on the spot.
Why wait?
I'm not. Excuse me, doctor.
Chris, are you all right?
Yeah. I gotta catch my breath.
Why can't you breathe? Are you having a heart attack?
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's okay. I just want you to calm down. Just take it easy.
I guess I got overexcited, that's all, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's flattering, but it's a little extreme. You're turning white. You can't breathe.
I did wait a long time for this, right? You know, it's our first time. I wanted it to be perfect, and I guess I panicked. That's all it is. I just panicked.
The thought of making love to me made you have a panic attack?
No, it's not what I meant. I just meant nervous, that's all. But I'm fine now. I'm fine. It's bad timing, that's all. I'm gonna get a glass of water.
I think it's a little bit more than that.
I'm gonna get a glass of water.
Oh, Chris! Chris? Hey, come on, wake up. Oh, good, he's still breathing. Come on, wake up. Oh, good. Oh, you're okay. Oh, God. All right, just stay there. Don't try to get up. Just calm down.
Okay, what happened?
I don't know. You were talking and then you just passed out. Did you hit your head?
Yeah, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're not fine. If you were fine, you wouldn't just pass out in the middle of a conversation.
Look, I'm a doctor, Katie, okay? If I say I'm fine, then I really am.
Not if you're just trying to be a hero, which you don't need to do. Oh my God, you scared me to death.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? Look, I just need a glass of water and I'll be up.
Would you stop trying to be a hero and just lay back? Oh my God, your pulse is racing. I'm calling an ambulance.
Don't do that, Katie. Please.
You can't treat yourself if you're unconscious.
Look, you call them. What are they gonna do? They're gonna send some paramedics here. We're gonna take me to some country rinky-dink hospital. I'll probably check in, never check out.
I'm sorry, I've heard in the sticks they actually have real hospitals and real doctors with real stethoscopes and everything.
Yeah, but they don't have the proper facilities, Katie.
If you need brain surgery, I'll call Reed. Otherwise, I'm calling 911.
You're just gonna waste your time because I'm gonna refuse treatment.
Oh, that's mature.
I will get checked out when I go home, okay?
You promise?
Listen, if we leave right now, you can take me to Memorial, okay?
All right, well, I'm not leaving, though, until you get checked out by a doctor other than yourself.
Okay, it's a deal.
And in the meantime, if you pass out in the car, I'm going to the nearest rinky-dink hospital I can find.
Listen.
Oh, hey. Hi. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I just got back.
How was Casey's barbecue?
It was great. It was great. Will had to take off, but Hallie and I had a great time. But then she got cranky, and then Jacob got cranky, and actually we all got cranky, so I just came back and I put her upstairs for a nap.
Where's Will?
Henry called him, so he took off to go meet him.
Excuse me. Hello?
It's Henry. Will and I are at the Party Supply Warehouse on Center Street. We tracked your mom here, but we need your help.
Are you with my mother now?
No, but she was definitely here, Paul. And what we're trying to do right now is find a clue that will tell us where she went or who has her.
Okay, I'll be right there.
What's going on?
Well, Henry and Will are at some party warehouse, and they think that my mother was there, but now Barbara's gone.
A party warehouse?
Yeah, why would Barbara go somewhere like that?
I don't know. My mom's been a little unpredictable lately. She did fall in love with Henry.
Okay, but this doesn't make any sense.
Well, none of it makes any sense, but it's all we've got, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with you.
No, stay here. Hang out with the kids. I'll call you if anything turns up.
Okay. Do you not find it the least bit ironic that the men are going out to take care of the dirty work and here we are taking care of the children?
Not really, but I think when he said children, unfortunately, he meant my mom.
Oh, yeah. You got a point. Yeah. Liza, Hallie, they can pretty much take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Unlike your mother.
I'm sorry for bringing her into your home, but I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, well, you did, but it is what it is.
Where is she anyway? Your mother?
Upstairs. Praying.
If I take my hand away, will you be a good girl?
What kind of an idiot are you? Holding me hostage in my son's cellar? Someone will find me down here. How long are you going to keep me stowed away, huh, Iris?
As if you gave me any choice.
Me?
Yeah, you. And that slick trick that you tried to pull, planting that pen in my purse.
Pen? What pen?
The one that has the Party Warehouse written on it, as if you didn't know.
Oh, what happened?
Who cares? Because if anybody's looking for you, which they're not, all they're going to find in that warehouse is a pair of chewed up wax lips and that horrible looking clown doll. And the last place that anybody's going to look for you is underneath Polly Boy's nose.
Okay, no one's looking for me. But eventually, someone's going to get very thirsty.
No kidding. So let's cut to the chase. I want all your money and I want your passwords.
Then what?
You see, that's the beauty part. Because then I go to the bank, I get all your cash, and I jet, leaving you here right underneath Sonny Boy's roof where he's bound to find you sooner or later. Or not.
Nope. Won't do it.
Oh. Well, that's such a shame, Babs, because you see that warehouse and this musty pit, it's going to feel like a 5-star hotel compared to the place that I'm going to take you to next.
What the hell's going on here?
Henry, what's the emergency?
You called the cops?
Yes, I did. Margot, thank you for coming.
Well, you're welcome, but you made it sound so urgent.
Well, because it is.
So out with it.
I was staking out Barbara's room at the Lakeview.
Of course you were.
That's beside the point. That's beside the point. Anyway, while I was there, I found this. That is this place.
I can see that.
Okay, so I called Will, we came over here, but all I could find was this clown, which was a little disappointing, kind of creepy.
I hate clowns.
Yeah, I hate them too. I used to hate clowns, but now I love clowns. You know why? You see this one's covered in this sort of red stuff? It's lipstick, and it's Barbara's shade.
How do you know that?
Wait, hold on. I'm not sure I want to hear that.
Because it's the same shade that's on this tissue from her room. It's a match.
All right, let me get this straight. You say that Barbara was here and she was making out with the clown?
Yeah, well, all the evidence points to that. I mean, that means she was acting a little out of her mind, right?
Okay, I think the bigger question is, what would Barbara be doing here in the first place?
Because she's being held against her will. Would you try to keep up?
You're not making it easy.
What am I doing here, Henry?
You're here because this is a crime scene, and I've collected all the evidence, and I just need you to take it to the lab and get it analyzed.
No, there's been no crime here.
Can we all agree that Barbara is missing? Can we all agree that kissing this thing is bizarre behavior?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, that's very strange. And isn't it your job to investigate bizarre behavior?
If it is, you would have been locked up a long time ago.
No, but wait, Margaret, please don't leave. Please. Look, Barbara has been locked up in here for days and days, and she didn't make out with that clown. She did it to leave some kind of evidence that we would find so we wouldn't give up on her. And if she did that, that means there's more stuff to find, but I'm not a cop, and I don't know how to look for it, and I'd probably contaminate the evidence anyway. What do I have to do to make you handle this like the kidnapping that it really is?
Henry.
No, don't Henry me, please. Just help me. Barbara's being held hostage.
Henry, I understand that you're upset, but I have a lot of real crimes that I need to solve today, and I can't stand around and talk to you about lipstick shades.
But Margot...
And if there was any evidence to indicate that a crime had been committed against Barbara, then I would have my guys down here going over this place with a fine-tooth comb, but there's simply nothing here to lead us to believe
Okay,
that.
what about my gut?
Your gut? Oh, Henry, Vienna got you to marry her because she faked a pregnancy under your very nose, so I would say that your gut is far from trustworthy.
That's a little harsh, don't you think?
No, actually, she's right, Paul. She's right. But my gut told me not to marry Vienna. I was listening to the wrong body part.
Oh, well,
no, that's not why we're here. But that's not why we're
I can't help you with that, so...
You know what? Mother sent us a note saying that she's doing just fine, so maybe we should just take her at her word.
If it was her word... Will, what about you? You believe me, right?
I think it's a little weird that Mom's been seen around the Lakeview and she's not returning any of our calls. Right?
Well, yes, that is strange, but that's no reason to open an investigation.
We're not the world's greatest family. You know, we don't hear from Mother for a little while. It doesn't mean that she's in trouble. We've been known to avoid one another for months at a time.
And Henry, there's no sign of a struggle here, nor was there sign of struggle at the hotel. I mean, other than the lipstick on the tissue, there's no proof that Barbara was here.
But then get more proof. Just dust it for fingerprints, or get DNA, or spray the room with luminol. Just do something.
If there's any reason to believe that a crime has been committed, I will do that and more. I give you my word.
I don't want your word, Margot. I want your help.
I wanted to find something here too. None of this seems right. But Margot's right. There's nothing we can do
No,
here.
the lipstick belongs to Barbara. I just know it.
Henry, the lipstick could belong
To a lot of women, I know. But what if I'm right and it doesn't?
Well, if that is the case, I will do everything I can to bring Barbara home.
What if you're too late?
This is the last stop for you, Iris, and you know it. There is no way in hell you're getting me out of here without anybody seeing me.
Yeah, well, I got you in here, didn't I?
You're bluffing.
Has anything that I've done to you so far indicated that I am not capable of making your life an endless hell?
How am I supposed to sign a check?
Yeah, I'm actually starting to believe that my mom's higher power thing is really working for her.
How's that going for you?
Well, she hasn't given me any reason to doubt her yet.
I want you to know something. I know what you're going through. My mother's an alcoholic too. And I know what it's like. Once a drunk, always a drunk. It's never over. My mother can tell you that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I totally get the whole one day at a time thing, and look at your mom. She's been sober for decades.
Well, but she fell off the wagon a couple years ago and had to start back at day one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the nature of the disease, Gwen.
Well, thank you very much for the warning, but my mom's not drinking right now, and she really wants to reconnect with Hallie and me, so.
You really want to give her another chance?
Technically, it's more like the 57th chance, but yes, and Hallie loves her.
Of course she does. Alcoholics are entertaining.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
mean to sound
No, it's
glib.
fine.
I
You
just
can't
want
help
you
it.
to know that I understand. I understand that it is rough. It stinks, and it's never over. Even when they're sober, it's not over. Your mother is an addict, and she's going to replace that alcohol with something else, Gwen.
Well, now that I'm a mom, I can't imagine not being in my child's life.
Being a mother changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it changes your perspective on everything. So, if I even have half of a chance at having a semi-normal relationship with my mom, I want to do everything that I can to make it work.
It is a beautiful thought. But there's a fine line between support and enabling. Don't lose sight of that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the advice. I'm gonna go check on the girls quickly.
Okay, I'll go find a doctor. What are you doing?
I'm just looking for some antibiotic medication.
You didn't say anything about being sick to your stomach.
No, I'm feeling a little indigestion. Didn't happen until the drive back, so.
You don't pass out from indigestion.
No, it happens. I mean, it's rare, but it does happen.
Well, then I would like to hear someone else tell me that.
What? Are you telling me you don't trust me?
Yeah, maybe I don't, because I think right now you should be on a gurney in the ER getting checked out by a doctor.
Oh, please, the last thing I need is some other doctor or a nurse seeing me off my game, okay?
Off your game? Is this about pride for you?
It's self-preservation, okay? As soon as I get admitted, someone's gonna tell my father. He's gonna go tell my mother. She's gonna run down here like her hair's on fire for no reason.
What if there's a legitimate reason?
I am fine, okay? I'm fine. My blood sugar is probably a little low. Okay? I got a flu coming on, all right? But it's nothing that needs emergency care. It doesn't, I'm telling you, all right? I'm not gonna clog up the ER just because I had a panic attack.
So which one is it then? Indigestion, low blood sugar, flu, or panic attack?
It's all the above. Yeah. You know, you could examine me, since we are here. You can see for your...
Stop, don't get all dirty and cute now. It won't work.
I did not want to be spending the afternoon here. I am so sorry.
Yeah, me either. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. Humbled, embarrassed, a little humiliated, but health-wise, I'm fine.
Well, if you have low blood sugar, you should have some juice or something.
You know, that's a great idea. Would you mind going down to the cafeteria? Just get me a little something?
Sure.
Thanks.
Don't pass out while I'm gone.
Fine.
Hey, nurse. Oh, relax. I don't care that you hate me. The woman who just passed you, why was she in this exam room? Is her kid sick?
Whoever she is, she didn't check in with me.
Chris would kill me if he knew I was calling, but the craziest thing just happened, and he doesn't want anyone to know, but something is definitely wrong.
Katie, wait, slow down, breathe. Okay, now tell me what's going on.
We went up to the cabin, even though you guys didn't come, and things were going really well. I mean, better than well. And then all of a sudden, Chris got sick.
Oh, how sick?
Like, he passed out, and it took me a few moments to wake him up.
Oh my God, is he okay now?
I don't know. I wanted to call an ambulance, but he wouldn't let me, so we drove all the way back to Oakdale, and now we're at Memorial waiting for a doctor to check him out.
Well, do you want me to call Bob?
Yes, but Chris would flip out. He doesn't want anyone to know about this. He keeps trying to play it down, but I know something's seriously wrong. Would you come over here?
Yeah, sure, I'm on my way. But just don't let him leave before I get there.
I told him I was gonna get him some juice, but you better hurry. He does not want to be here.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm really sorry. I have to go. But if you find anything that constitutes any evidence of real foul play, I swear to you, I'll do everything in my power to bring your mother home.
Come on, Henry. I'll give you a ride home.
So that's it? You're just gonna give up on Barbara because Margot thinks there's not enough to go on?
No, that's enough, okay? All right? There's nothing wrong with Barbara. Henry, this is all in your head.
Oh, just
no,
relax.
don't encourage him. He's trying to make everybody as crazy as he is. And I don't know about you, but I've got enough stress in my life without all of this.
You should be stressed. Your mother's been kidnapped.
Only in your imagination.
Do you think I want to be worried sick like this? Nothing would make me happier than to see Barbara walk into the Lakeview as if nothing had ever happened. But something did happen. And just because there's no sign of a struggle doesn't mean that there wasn't one. Good criminals know how to cover their tracks. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Come on, Henry, let's get out of here.
No, not right now. I'm gonna keep looking around.
I'm glad you decided to listen to reason. I didn't want this to get messy.
How much you looking for, Iris?
Oh, I don't know, we'll start small. 50 grand should do it.
50?
What, you think maybe that raised some eyebrows? All right, make it 25 thou. That way it's enough for me to get started and not enough to set any alarms off in the bank.
25 thou it is.
This is the start of a beautiful relationship. May not be the same special relationship that you had with that clown at the warehouse, but it's beautiful all the same.
Done.
Don't move, Ross shoes.
It's a toy gun, you moron! Oh my God. You shot me!
Henry, what are you doing?
We're leaving. That clown is staring at me.
The police won't help us unless there's physical evidence. But what if there isn't any?
What are you saying, that whoever took our mother committed the perfect crime and that's why you can't find anything?
I don't have the equipment to do a thorough search of this place, and the police won't bother, so we have to forget about what we can see and try a whole new investigation.
Where are you going with this?
When something terrible happens in a place, it leaves behind bad juju. It's in the air, it's in the molecules, it alters the feel of a place.
What are you talking about?
Juju. It's the psychic evidence of a struggle. It's the energized remnants of people's misdeeds.
No such thing as juju.
Yeah, it's all around us.
We're in a warehouse. That's a creepy, ugly clown doll, and you're a certifiable lunatic.
Wait, Will, you believe me? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, no, not really.
What if I could find someone who could change your mind on that?
Well, like a psychic? Where are you gonna find a psychic, Henry?
I'm looking at him now.
Hey, thank you for getting here so fast.
Well, now, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's Chris that's sick.
And he just won't call Bob?
Well, I haven't been back in there since I talked to you, but he was really adamant about not telling him or anyone who works here. But he wouldn't let me take him to the hospital by the cabin either. Something doesn't make sense.
No, wait a minute. I didn't realize that you and Chris had decided to go to the cabin.
Well, I hadn't.
Okay.
But then when you called me to say that you and Tom couldn't come, I kind of decided I really wanted to go and sort of tricked him into coming with me.
What, tricked him?
Well, I didn't trick him. I just didn't really mention the part that you guys weren't going to be there.
Did he notice that we weren't there?
He did.
All right.
And it got a little romantic. And then we were about to,
You're not wearing your ring.
I know. Is that awful?
No, it's not at all. It's a good thing. That means that you're ready to move on.
Well, I did go away for a weekend with another guy.
I know how hard it must have been for you to take that off.
Yeah, it seemed pretty impossible for a long time, but I don't know. This morning I just woke up and it felt right. It was sad, but It was time. No, please don't make a big deal out of it.
No, I wouldn't. No. Okay, so you two were about to,
Yeah, and that's what really freaked me out because we started kissing and things were getting really intense, and then all of a sudden Chris couldn't breathe and he was grabbing his chest.
Oh my God, was he having a heart attack?
No, that's what I thought too, but he said no, and he started to stand up, and then he just passed out on the floor. I was so scared.
Of course you were, but you did the right thing. You got him here, and if anything happens, they can take care of him.
Well, he said it was low blood sugar or indigestion or something, a million other things, but
What? Katie, what?
I think it was me.
Oh, are you nuts? The guy's over the moon for you.
Are you sure?
Yes, and if you don't believe me, ask Tom. Look, Chris got sick. He's probably really embarrassed that it happened. But don't go begging trouble where there isn't any. There's enough of that already in this world.
I got a stomach bug.
You were drawing your own blood because you have a tummy ache.
I'm just being careful. And I'd appreciate it if you keep it between us, right? No sense in going running off, putting on your friend book page.
Oh yeah, let me go update my status. You know how I'm all about social networking.
Look, the point is, it's not a big deal, all right? Since the nurses were overworked, I thought I'd draw my own blood. I am qualified to do the job.
Well, when smart doctors get sick, they have healthy doctors treat them.
Never claimed to be a brain surgeon.
What are you afraid of? That you're not going to get the chief of staff position if people find out that you get sick like the rest of humanity?
Would you please back off? I already got a stomach ache. Don't need a headache on top of it.
Don't worry. If you don't get the job, it's not because you're sick. It's because you're not good enough.
Go to hell.
Hey.
Are the girls okay?
Yeah, the girls are fine, but are you sure that my mom's here? I didn't see her in her room.
No. I mean, I never saw her leave. Unless
what?
Okay, don't bite my head off, but do you think there's a chance your mother could be down in my wine cellar?
No, Emily, my mom isn't drinking right now, and even if she did slip, there's no way she would risk drinking in your house, especially since she has nowhere else to go.
Holy cow, this thing sure does pack a wallop. I mean, I've seen it on TV, but I had no idea it kicked so much butt. Oh, boo-hoo. You know, it's not like I tased you or anything.
Shut up, Iris.
You know what, Babs? Oh, yellow just ain't your color.
You shot me with a paint gun?
Oh, yeah, and it felt great. Now I know why kids love it so much. You know what? I'm gonna take your money and I'm gonna open up a paintball joint in Trinidad.
Oh, you're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Ooh, you have no idea, lady.
No offense, but people like Iris can always find someone to put them up. That doesn't mean she's clean. Once a drunk,
Yeah,
always
no,
a drunk.
I know. Always a drunk. That's what you said. And I know that you don't like her staying here, but I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't jump to the worst case scenario like every 5 minutes.
She's the one who set the precedent.
Okay,
not
but
me.
my mom has changed. I wouldn't let Hallie anywhere near her if I didn't think so.
Okay. All right, maybe you're right. You know, it's a beautiful day. Maybe she went out to stroll the grounds, pick some flowers to brighten up the place.
Yeah, maybe she did. I'm gonna go find her.
I have only one thing to say to you, Iris. Go to hell.
You know, Paul and Emily shouldn't have those things lying around the house with the children and everything like that. It's just a tragedy waiting to happen.
As if you care.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. Enough chit-chat. I got a check to cash. And don't try any funny business either, because I can make your life a hell of a lot more unpleasant.
You know, the only thing I can take solace in is that when Will and Gwen find out what you have done, they're gonna throw you out in the street and your head's gonna spin faster than a top.
Yeah, they might, if they find out, which they never ever will. Because if I don't get what I want, you won't be in any position to tell anybody anything.
Whatever crazy scheme you're coming up with, please just leave me out of it.
It is not a scheme. I'm trying to find your mother.
She's not missing.
I think she is.
Why? Because you feel a juju?
Yeah, don't you?
No.
Yes, you had psychic powers, Paul. We all know that's true.
I Yeah, I had an ability, but I don't anymore.
No, you don't just lose that.
Just let it go.
I can't let it go. Barbara's life may depend on him. Paul, please, for once, for your mother's sake, would you just tell us how you feel?
I'm irritated.
As you or as Barbara? Are you channeling her right now?
I'm not channeling anybody. I'm pretty sure it's me who's irritated.
But you would tell us if you felt something.
Yes, I would if I did, but I don't, and I won't. Please, just leave me out of it.
Fine. You know what? There are plenty of psychics in the neighborhood. In fact, Brad and Katie had one on the show once, and she had a bad feeling about the baby that Vienna was carrying, and it turned out the bad feeling was right. The baby died.
Maybe she was just a pessimist.
This woman is the real deal. I'm gonna call Kim and have her track her down right now.
If she really were a psychic, wouldn't she just kind of show up?
You can laugh all you want. You're gonna be eating your words when I bring Barbara home. Hello? Hey, Kim, it's Henry Coleman. Yeah, I know. I'm worried about Barbara, too.
I don't think anything's gonna stop him.
Nurse, could you run that down the lab for me? Tell them to put a rush on the results. And these are the tests I need run.
This sample's not labeled. What's the patient's name?
It's not necessary. Just tell them it's for me and to have them expedited, okay? Thanks.
I brought company. Sorry, please don't be mad. I brought her for moral support. For me, not you.
I'm sorry Katie was bothering you, okay? It was nothing, really. It wasn't. I just feel like an idiot for ruining our weekend, though.
Well, do you have any idea what happened?
Oh, acid reflux. Sexy, huh?
Are you sure you don't want us to wait here with you?
Oh, please go. Really, two beautiful ladies standing around waiting for me to pass out, not helping.
Understood. You'll speak no more of it.
Thank you, Margot.
I'm gonna wait outside for you, okay?
Okay.
Rain check?
Absolutely.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you something, and you can tell me to mind my own business, but
No,
I'm gonna
it's
tell
okay.
you
I
anyway
asked you
because
here
for
for your
advice, right? So, you are always looking for signs in everything, but please don't read anything more into what happened to Chris than what it actually just is. He had a gas bubble, you know, at an inappropriate moment.
When we
but-
were about to have sex for the very first time.
Yes, but bad timing, fine. But a sign that you're not meant to be, not a chance.
I agree. My future new boyfriend just got a little sick. That's all it was.
Wow, your future new boyfriend. How does it feel to say that?
Better than I thought it would.
All right, little sister. So now that the crisis is over, tell me everything. Start at the very beginning. Don't leave anything out.
Don't you ever knock?
So I hear that you have sudden onset acid reflux.
I'm sorry, you eavesdropping on my conversation?
Maybe it's because pediatricians don't often deal with indigestion, but the tests that you ordered for that blood sample, if you're looking for gastric issues, you may want to reconsider this.
What the hell are you doing with that?
Well, it's just a copy. The original went to the lab. What I'm wondering is why you're having yourself tested for an obscure tropical virus, yet you're telling your new girlfriend, my roommate, by the way, that you have a normal stomach disorder. Why are you lying, Chris?
Thank you for coming on such short notice. You have no idea how much we appreciate it. Or maybe you do.
So you're brothers, and yet not. Yes?
Yes.
But you have many conflicting emotions about the missing woman. Your feelings for her are quite extreme. Especially yours. Why is that?
You're the psychic, you tell us.
I don't know what Henry told you, but we're looking...
No, please, don't tell me. I like to come into these situations without preconception. That way I don't censor my impressions.
Please, just give her a chance.
This place is very dark. Deeply wounded. A heart has been broken. I'm getting secrets.
How convenient.
Deception. And a struggle. Great pain. The darkest secret of all is inside that doll.
Oh, Iris, Iris. It wouldn't be fair for demon alcohol to tempt you away from your newfound motherhood, now would it? Besides, this cost a bloody fortune.
So what are you saying, Iris? If I don't pay up, you're going to kill me?
Why not?
Why not? Because I don't think you have the stomach to carry out your own dirty work.
Enough of your yammering. You give me a migraine.
No! Oh. Iris! Next week on As the World Turns.
How could you?
No, I can explain.
Not this time you can't. You're busted.
We need to do an MRI right away to see if your heart muscle's been compromised.
This is my problem. I'm gonna handle it like I did before. Alone.
Do you think we could give this another try?
If you want Dusty, if you see him in your life, then you need to do something to straighten this out.
Okay.
Now. Because if that man does not feel wanted and fast, you'll lose him.
What does Craig have to do with Carlisle Fragrances?
I think you better sit down.
Oh, no. I take bad news much better standing up, especially when I think I'm about to hear how much my business partner's been lying to me.
What have you done? Just sent him a little message. What kind of message? The kind that'll make him sit up and take notice.